Hello there everyone, my name is Nathan Birch. Today I'm just going to go through a quick video of this variable quiz to help you guys if there was anything that you wanted to get cleared up. So, how would I store my mailing address in a variable? What data type would it be? If we look at the answer here, here is a simple example of creating a variable, let address, so there's the variable name, equals 321 West Main Street. The data type would be a string, and that's how I could declare it as a string. We saw another example up here. Here I use double quotes. It doesn't matter if you use double or single quotes. But again, if I wanted to do that, let me put it up here as a string. I could say let address equals, and then, whatever the address is. Okay, and that's all it is. Next one, how would I store my age in a variable? What data type would it be? Same thing, okay, we'd have a number, let user age. In this case, if I wanted to, I could say, age equals 5, and that's how we could do that. Okay. Next one, how would I store a list with all the names of the students in this class? What data type would it be? It would be an array. Yes, there are ways to do it with a string if I wanted to, but I don't want to do it with a string. It's better as an array. You can see this array over here, random numbers. Okay, arrays are made to list multiple pieces of data of similar types. Okay, so if I wanted to create an array of names, I could just say let names equals square bracket for an array, Fred, Sam, Jane, however many I wanted to. There's no limit. Okay. All right. How could I store the make, model, color, and year of a car? What data type would it be? And there's the example. Okay. We do have an object. Notice the curly braces to make an object. And then I have 4 keys in here, or 4 different pieces of data. And the key names are make, model, color, and year. And their attributes, or values, I should say, are Toyota, Tundra, Red, and 2021. Okay, and the data type is an object. So that'd be the same as this object right here. This is a big object, okay, but it'd be the same thing. How could I store a way to display the current time to the user? What data type would it be? So a way to do something will always be a function, all right? So function alert time, we create a date in JavaScript, and we assign it to the variable current date. And then after I have a date, I can do all sorts of stuff with it. This is a function called getTime. But we can play around with this a little bit. Check this out. So I'm going to say let new date equals new date. Lacking creativity, I am aware. But maybe let's say it's a birthday. Okay, so I'll say birthday. Now, once I have this birthday variable and I hit dot, my text editor, VS Code, will recognize that this is a date object. Okay, and I can do all these things on here. Okay, I can get the hours. So new date, because I didn't put anything into the parentheses here, it just will make a new date based on my computer's clock. All right, so I could say, oh yeah, let's get the day or get hours. Right here we said get time, so that'll get us the time of the day. But I can do all sorts of stuff. If I wanted to set it to my birthday, I could say set month is 0, that'd be January. Or 11 would be December. And then I could also say birthday dot set days. Nope, I guess I just have to set a date. Okay, but you can see there's a lot of different functions in here, a lot of different things that you can do with it. Okay. All right, let's look at the next one. What does the type of operator do in JavaScript? Okay. So let's actually play around with this for a little bit. So I'm just going to delete all this just for, well, you know what? I'll leave it actually. Let me take that out. So just so I don't have any errors in my code. Have all these variables here. And let me, down at the bottom, instead of saying console log each one of these, the only one that I have left that I didn't do now is birthday. Okay. And if I run this, let's run it just to make sure that it's working. Okay, and you can see there's my birthday. Look at that beautiful date object. Okay, yes, today is April 15th. Wow, is it really the 15th? That's crazy. 2021, and there's the time, even though it's not 5:30. But that just has to do with the time zone, I think. Yeah, because I'm 6 hours away from the standard time zone. All right, but if I wanted to see what the type of each one of these was, okay, we have all sorts of different variables in here. I can just say type of, and then put these into parentheses. Okay, and that'll show me the type of each one of these. Now, cool little trick for you. Oh, that's not a cool little trick. Let's see, what is it? So I'm holding Option and Command on my computer. I'm not used to my new Mac. But anyways, I can select multiple cursors, just kind of drag down like that, and then I can type type of on all of these. Okay, I'll go ahead and save that. If you want to see how to do that, just go into your preferences and click on keyboard shortcuts, and it'll have something to do with cursor. Add cursor above, add cursor below. That's what I just did. Okay. All right, so now instead of printing these actual values, it'll just print what type it is, what type they are, or what data types they are. So we have a string, number, object, number, object. Okay, pretty slick, right? What does the following expression return? Type of 3. We could try that, and I could just say type of 3. And let's go ahead and log that to the console so that we can actually see it. Go ahead and hit save, and then I'll run this again, and you can see it is a number. Okay, and if we look here, show answer, it also says a number. Okay, next one. What does the following expression return? Type of 3, is that exactly equal to type of 4.32? Well, let's try this. So I'm going to copy that line of code and paste it. And instead of 3, I'll say 4.32. And then let's say console.log type of 3 is equal to type of 4.32. Okay, so I'll have 3 new things done here. And I'll actually comment these out just to kind of clean up our console a little bit. So I'll hit run right here. And it says unidentified. Interesting. Let me undo that. I think that kind of threw an error. Nope, still don't like it. Compute circumference. All right, let me clear that out and run it. All right, so the last 3, number, and true. Okay, because the type of 3 and the type of 4.32, they're both just numbers. Okay, and so is number equal to number? Yes, that is a true statement. All right, next one. What is the value of hello in the following expression? Well, we've actually seen this. So if I say, if I console log, so I'll just say let hello, and what is the value of the hello variable? And then I'll just say, let's go ahead and console.log our new variable here. Okay, so I'm going to save that and run it, and look what it says, undefined, because I haven't assigned it anything. If I said equals 55 as a string and hit save, then it would be like, oh yeah, there's your string that you declared. But if we don't assign it anything, it'll be undefined. Okay, and that is it for this video. I hope that that's helpful.